Hello, in this tutorial we are now going to visualize the QT interval. Now for the QT interval, we have already seen the measurement. So let's say that this is the P wave, this is the QRS complex, this is the T wave. The QT interval starts from the beginning of the Q wave till the end of the T wave. So this is the QT interval. So this QT interval that you measure here is called the measured QT interval. Is it clear? But now we have to point out the fact that the QT interval is what changes with respect to the heart rate. If somebody does exercises and then he has an increase in heart rate, there is going to be a reduction in the QT interval. Similarly, if somebody is at rest and is also somebody that has bradycardia, is going to have elongation of the QT interval. So the measured QT interval varies so much with the heart rate. Are you understanding? So this is why the measured QT interval is not very useful, because it much more varies with the heart rate. Is it clear? So in order for you to diminish that factor of the heart rate, you need to measure, need to calculate a corrected QT interval. So the corrected QT interval is going to be corrected by the Bassett's formula. Is it clear? So you have the Bassett's formula that is used in the correction of the QT interval. That corrected QT interval corresponds to this measured QT interval. The measured QT interval divided by the square root of the RR complexes. Is it clear? It is the measured QT interval divided by the square root of the RR complexes. Is it clear? Now, if it is greater than 0.4, it means that 0.4 seconds, it means that now, that's similar to 2 big squares. If it's greater than 0.4 seconds, it means that now you have a prolonged QT interval. Are you understanding? So that is how you have to understand. Now, other formulae that can be used in the correction, we have the Frederica formula, and I'm just going to send you that online at the level of the comments. Is it clear? So those are the different things that you have to understand. Now, you have different pathologies that are associated with a prolonged QT interval. Is it clear? So when you have a prolonged QT interval, we have elements like the conduction pathologies like Brugada syndromes. Is it clear? You can have a Brugada syndrome that is associated with a prolonged QT interval. We have drugs. Is it clear? Particularly quinines. Is it clear? They can cause also a prolonged QT interval. Now, other elements of prolonged QT interval, we have electrolyte imbalance, particularly hypokalemia and hypercalcemia. Is it clear? Hypokalemia and hypercalcemia. What is much more deadly is the hypokalemia, which can result to the formation of what is called the torsade points. Is it clear? Torsade point is a prolonged QT interval associated with a ventricular tachycardia that is polymorphic. Is it clear? It is a prolonged QT interval associated with a ventricular tachycardia that is polymorphic. Is it clear? So that is what is called torsade points. Is it clear? So the next part of the tutorial now is going to be visualizing the T waves.